Personal protective equipment is a general term for anything that people use to protect themselves. This can be anything from disposable gloves to face masks to even patient gowns. The part that we are specifically focusing on at this time are face shields. The primary use of face shields is to prevent splatter so that any particulates that may be contaminated don't hit your face. In this time of crisis, Americans' ingenuity to kind of hack together a solution and small batch manufacture all these parts has really helped. Millenium Autobody is an auto body shop which usually operates in very high volume, working with both private citizens and insurance companies, fixing over 300 cars a month.
We are in this business more than 20 years, and right now during quarantine we don't have that much work. So we decide not to be sit at home doing nothing better. We try to help our community.
As all small businesses, they've suffered through this pandemic and have kindly donated their space, which is currently inactive, to allow Make4COVID to assemble and inspect and make these sets to send them out to hospitals.
We are sitting in center of Denver, so easy to commute from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins or Boulder. Everywhere we need, we are in the center.
And they've just been an enormous help because they've given us a physical space to make this work.
We are getting a few products here, and we to assemble and make a face shield and provide to doctors.
Every shield consists of 3 parts. A 3D printed headband, which is made by hundreds of makers around the state. A laser cut shield, the plastic part that covers your face. And those are made by companies that we partner with. And then we also use sewn elastics made by a team of sewists or rubber bands, which we buy. The quality control process is very simple. When we have a bag come in, we first give it a little squish. If it feels right, it's probably right. We also inspect the pegs and the back forehead band, which are the 2 critical parts. The pegs are where the shield attaches to, so it's important that that doesn't pop off when a nurse is interacting with a patient. The forehead band is also critical because that's making skin contact with someone for hours and hours and hours every single day. So we want to make sure there aren't any burrs or anything else that would harm the end user. When we are in the packing and intake room, we are always in masks and gloves. We actually wash our gloved hands periodically with alcohol just to make sure we're not cross-contaminating between different samples. Whenever we open up a bag, we also add in alcohol when we reseal it so that anything inside of it has been killed. We are all organized with Make4COVID, and under that umbrella, we've had a few different partners. We are very lucky to have Civil Air Patrol helping us. We have at least 2 volunteers come in to help in the warehouse to do inventory and inspect parts, process them and rebox them for hospitals. We also have 2 drivers from Civil Air Patrol who pick up parts from makers and then make deliveries to the hospitals. As of today, we have shipped over 18,000 units. We've also shipped over 2,000 out of the Colorado Springs facility, and we've delivered a few thousand directly to hospitals. Make4COVID has been spectacular at bringing people together and really building that community aspect and instilling a sense of urgency in all the volunteers and creating the connection so that we could all come together and make this happen.